Everyone, Stephen Dreamweaver here. I'm coming to you on this beautiful Easter. I hope you and your family are enjoying this time together. And I'm bringing this video together. I call it People in Scrubs. I work in a hospital. I've been working for 29 years in different places. And I noticed that recently my coworkers and other are saying that they're getting these glares, and people at the store looking at them like, oh, they've got the disease, they're gonna get me in this and that. So I thought, well, I need to make a video and just reassure people in the hospital and people that work on the ambulance, the police, fire, all that. We're trained in isolation situations. We're used to wearing protective equipment. Some of us have been around a long time, and so we're trained. We have to keep up with that every year. Bloodborne pathogens, diseases, we're on the front lines of that, so we've got to really concentrate every day to be mindful. And when you see us out in public, just know that we're trained to deal with these kind of things, and we have been dealing with these things for a long time. Since 1991, I've dealt with HIV, H1N1, SARS, Ebola, RSV, those little kids, I'll tell you, Zika virus, now COVID, measles last year, Hep B, Hep C, MERS, and I worked on a tuberculosis ward in Central Florida where they had to test me every 3 months. It's usually a test that you do each year. So we're used to dealing with these isolation situations. And I'm bringing this together because I don't want people to, when you see us out in the public going to the grocery store, know that we're not going to get you sick. Know that we're on the front lines and we're doing what we have to do right now. And all these other things that I mentioned, the RSV and all these, I've never seen the precautions on such a wide scale as I have right now. And I know sometimes the news really hypes things up and they get people scared. So maybe people, when you see them in scrubs, you're thinking, well, I want someone to answer my questions, or I want to vent to these people, you know. And what I suggest to do is go to the CDC website, us.gov, do a little research on your own. You know, if you're scared, or if you're getting hyped up by the news, turn the news down. You know what's going on, and do a little research. You'll see that the numbers are different. Look at all the different ones over the last 10 years. Look what the numbers are, and you can bring yourself down from that reactive mindset. Remember where we talked about the reactive mindset, reactionary mind? All that fear keeps you in that. And so you're nervous, you're scared, you see people in scrubs, you think they've got it. No, we don't have it, or we wouldn't be in scrubs. Every day you got to go in and they check our temperature. They have us fill out a form to make sure we're cleared to go work. If you see us out and about, you know we've been cleared to go work. So keep your mindset so we don't have that. It's like the kid with the monster under the bed. Eventually the kid gets the flashlight, hops down there and looks under the bed, and then they realize there wasn't a monster at all. We can do that. Get yourself back in your creationary mindset. So you're not building anxiety. And I know that's like the pieces of 8, like 8 slices of pizza. You know, if you're only looking at one slice, which is the news or something else, you're not checking other things out, then it builds anxiety. So get back in that creationary mindset. Like this nurse that made this beautiful painting right here. See, she did that. She's a beautiful artist. I'll tell you, she does that in her spare time. She's got a little art gallery she's setting up, and she gifted me this painting, and it brightens my mornings. I think that the monster under the bed's eliminated, then you don't have that fear. You don't have that anxiety, and staying in the creationary mindset. And you can, when you see somebody in scrubs, give them a high five from across the room. Just say, look, these people are out there taking care of our family, our loved ones, and they're making sure that, you know, this isn't going to spread. We're going to wipe this out, which brings it to the next thing I was going to say. Remember the world meditation mass prayer? got some word back on that 1/7 of the world's population, all at the same time, prayed for this Zika virus, or not Zika, well, we get them mixed up, but that this virus goes away, and that the people heal, and that these dividers and conquerors, anyone involved that's trying to control things, that they be exposed and taken away, and that all of this for a better world for our kids, grandkids, that we bring in the new earth. But 1/7, so I did a 7.7 billion divided by 7, that came out to 1.1 million people all at the same time worldwide. They were only